just burn. Bye bye, Kafka. Guys, roll at 72. Ooh, I got it! I got the... Woohoo! Literally. Yep.
You mean like you?
Oh no, just keep on watching the cutscene. Yeah. Hmm? Because he poisoned him.
Because he probably was trying to hack the system.
Right, are you even on the game? They're not soon? You are. There's another thing that you also need to get. The chickweed. Well, that's how I get the intelligence. Oh, who do you mean? Mm, hmm. Well, yeah, because there is uh an order that that we had to do, and the guy never came back, and I didn't have any chickweed to make the dissolvents, and I'm running low on timber platters as well. So I mean, the fact that I got an extra 200K on this one crab, because he's only paying me this one guy only paid me 300K, and I didn't craft all the stuff all before he got there. He saw me crafting. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know that you didn't have all of it." So he just bumped it to 500K. And I was like, "Okay." Though I'm like 2.1 mil away from 330 mil. Yay! The most guilt that I've ever gotten in this game so far.
Who wants to be a pal and just help little old Jake out with this grinding? No, I don't.
Gonna live stream some of the content on 14 for a little bit just to say fuck it. The story anyways. Huh? Say what? Yeah. Yeah, they were doing it already and just laughing about this one again. And then I was every time I come to look away, and I said, you do not move away. Draco said he'll be on when he gets fucking on. and that was his reply. Because he just woke up and he's smoking a cigarette. That was his answer. And then I told him that you all were doing Kefka and stuff. And then I said they were telling him, look away, look away. And then my comment was, you did not know the way. And then he started laughing. Yeah, he said the Kefka fight is fun and then the story's okay. So just like, okay. I got the gist of it. I'm live streaming it anyways. So I just said, screw it. I'm just going to make it to where nobody can hear your guys' voices since some of y'all don't like that. So I just blocked it.
You play DPS, take your son.
That's someone calling the kettle black. Oh. He's probably sold it by now. It's probably on its way to your house.
Well,
my friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
That's it for me for today.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yuguri and Soroban are also involved?
Well,
my presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies.
His internet still must be messing up.
Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugani to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Dorma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu.
Hold on. Creation. Alright, I'm gonna go focus on this live stream for Final Fantasy, so you know you guys won't accidentally ruin anything. Hello.
But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your
Never
attention.
seen this.
You never seen this? This is the MMO Final Fantasy 14, and this is the new patch update for the new story. So I figured I'd live stream it because I was playing Monster Hunter for the past week and I didn't do it on Tuesday, so I figured I'd wait and do it so I can stream the entire thing. This is actually the beginning of the 4.2 patch.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
Hi.
I understand. Only too well. But if Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements, and more besides.
The evil little grin. information awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kugane as eminently as he. Okay. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Permit me to assist you in the quest. My friends, the sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, let me Taru look so cute. Tataru, I should say. I'll give Saravan a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, then let us seek out this informant in Sanjo Hanamachi. I ran the wrong way. Crap. Nope, I gotta do it this way. Alright. This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. It has been a while, my friend. Yes, a long while indeed. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, this dude. I knew it. Goyodo. Any funny business, and you know what will happen, I trust? No funny business. Only loyal service and the finest quality information, of course. Such quality does not come cheap. No. But then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I have half a mind to call Lise. No, no, no. Lisa, I beg you, no boots. Oh man, that's funny. She stomped the crap out of him last time. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Yatsuryu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, did they, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Gosetsu and Yatsuyo? Alas, see them with my own eyes, I did not. But the Imperials are confident, yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But there is something they do not know, a rumor which you will find most interesting. I think they say the elderly Rogaden samurai appeared on Kugane Dori with a beauteous maiden and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. 'Twas no common katana either, but one of surprising craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting. Assuming it's true, did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No, regrettably, I do not have the working relationship with the master of Shofuku Shiten. Now, why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lend you money. He will help you, I am certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Garlean connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure. But is it wise to let Namazu out of our sight? No more betrayals, no more boots. To divide our forces is simply more efficient. He's right. Given the urgency, it would do well to split up. And so I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. Yes. We will go together. And there will be no boots. Oh man. Puss in the boots. Let's see. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. Waddle. I believe LSA as her task. Well in hand, shall we seek out the pawnbroker? And I got a new greeting. Awesome. Guess I get the wave at people now. Yugiri and Alfino. Green tea set, huh? What does this give me? So I get 13 vitality, plus 2 gear durability bonus, and 3% XP. Guess I'll save that. Alfino is eager to find the pawnbroker. Everything in order. Then let us proceed to Kogane Dori and find the master of Shofuku Shichiten. Search for the master. So we're gonna do this. Alright, so he is in this district. Where the hell am I on this map? All the way up here, I'm guessing. Yep. Alright, so I just go straight down. Alright. Seems like I run faster doing this. Oops. We might have had customers like those you described. So many people come through. It's difficult to remember. Perhaps you could jog my memory by making a purchase. No? Well, you can't blame a woman for trying. This doesn't seem to be the pawnbroker you seek. I doubt this one is either. Rogan and Samurai and a maiden. Never seen them. Now, if you don't have any business with me, make way for someone who does. Okay, it's gotta be rude, huh? One that wanted money, one that's rude, and one that's pleasant. Welcome, good sir. Welcome. Will you be buying or... Ah, so you have heard the tale of the Rogan Samurai Katana. Small wonder it is fine example of its kind. One moment. There, I hope you have found our pawnbroker. Excellent work, Natsu. And that is the katana? There is no doubt. It is Gosetsu's blade. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And will you be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired? I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon. You understand? And it is priced accordingly. But if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have been already expressing their interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered necessary cost in securing his safe return. Yet it is not a decision I can make alone, at least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. Nay, my friend. Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It is enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. Giri, wait. The Saiyans will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Alphino, your kindness is touching truly, yet in matters of coin, would Mistress Tataru not expect to be consulted? Come now, our friend would never have relinquished his blade were the need not great. And we are not bound by honor to help a friend in need? Are we not bound by honor to help a friend in need? I say we are. And I am sure Tataru will wholeheartedly agree. It's settled then. You have made a wise choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between now. If you would be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. Bow. I might ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours just said, I see. Well then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum than his pretty young companion began clamoring of dango. I duly recommend those served at the Uminiko Tea House, and thither did they set off. Clamoring for dango. Can this truly be the same people? Makes no sense. Some manner of code, perhaps, but it avails us not to speculate. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. And bow again. Sorry if my reading's a little off from. I don't normally do this, so please bear with me. I'm just trying to make it entertaining for you guys so you guys don't have to constantly read it. Let's see. But of course, I remember, how could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down dango as if her life depended on it. While the old samurai looked on, not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be from be it for me, I don't know why they put from me, to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of the reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze hostelry, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. So Gosetsu makes for Doma. But this woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Yatsu. And continue. Alright, you Giri, time to talk to you. Hope on the waves. Gosetsu's trail leads to the sea, and that is where Giri will go. While doubt remains over the identity of Gosetsu's traveling companion, for now, we can build, or, I don't know why I said freaking build. Duh. Now we can but follow the trail. Come, let us assume to the pair and make ready to sail. With luck, Alice will already have joined Master Soroban and Mistress Tataru there. We're going to set sail, even though I can teleport everywhere. Dun 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 dun. Mini game. Why is that a star? I guess I'll do one challenge real quick. They're probably gonna kick my butt, but we'll find out. Let's see. Torment, huh? And we'll put my Torment here then. Haha. So that's a 5 and a 5. So and boom. Haha. Ooh, tricky, tricky, tricky. Oh, that's fine. I'll do this. You're gonna try to double flip my thing, huh? So I'm gonna do this then. Boop. Yay, I won! Another time you play the Final Fantasy VIII game. I really need to change, re-glamour my gear. Come on. Lay down, Chloe. Be a good kitty. Yeah. Feeling better? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry if you guys hear purring like crazy. My cat purrs loud. Huh, Chloe? Try to move the mic a little bit away. Excellent timing, my friends. Mistress Alice arrived mere moments ago. All went well on at my end. Gyodo met with his imperial officers and whittled his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know better, I'd say they picked up on Gosetsu's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain that Gosetsu seeks to cross to the mainland. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You used Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana? At the asking price? Well, we were in some haste, and it seems a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here is the contract of sale. Pray see that the man is paid. Thou's beard, you agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. But Alphino, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the office as soon as you get back. Promise me. Oh, very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. He's about to get an earful. First, let us go to the ruby price. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries there are sure to have seen him. Bum ba ba bum. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Trying to be somewhat entertaining. Tataru seemed rather vexed. Did she not ever the melodramatist? I know I can pronounce that word. Melodramatist. I am sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. But I digress. We have work to do. And boop. Ah, time to be fighting. So we don't fail, right, Chloe? You wanna play, kitty? You wanna play? Hmm? You wanna play? You wanna keep licking, you know, your paw on my arm? Huh?
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
Not good.
What's going on up there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Uh-oh. Big robot jumping out. Boom, boom, boom.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless...
Change your
Unless
voice.
Yotsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them, while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is
that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing. Yeah!
Come.
Cannonballs. Defeat the Imperial forces.
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
Alright. I guess now I'm gonna go up. Oh, nope. I guess I gotta kick the rest of their butts. Alright.
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gazetsu!
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan, eliminate hostiles! All forces, attack!
I was gonna be I still beat one first. Just so. Yeah, less of the experience on my part. Come on. Oh, I like being still at it. I felt amazing. One. It's not. Hey. Okay, I extremely killing you very quickly, so there's no way I can kill that. I'm making time. I'm just gonna sit back and do this real quick. Y'all blow up. Yep. tank. What the hell are those things?
The art of my forebears.
Paralyzed. But I got all the robots in the middle, so what you get?
Focus. Release!
Oh, yeah. Seconds. That one's down. Dang it. Yeah, I was trying to stop him.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens!
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Domer Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time?
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, aye. And I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
As Tensui says we should move on, it would not do for Yatsuyu to be seen here. Now if I know my sister, she will already be waiting with a boat at the nearby pier. Let's go see if I'm right. All damage. Kosetsu, thank the gods, you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. And it was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Natsu is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me. We'll need to talk about her. Greetings. They tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine, but I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off of you. Not for a moment. If you are strange, are you sure they're your friends? I am. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. Alright, if you say so. Right, 'tis past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble. Lest you forget the red Kojin bear no love for Yatsuyu either. I should deliver you to familiar shores near Isari, but out of the villager's sight. Ba-ba-da-ba. Here is where we part ways, my friends. I pray to the reminder of your journey passes uneventfully. Natsu. When you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. After the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to refill the Scion's coffers and restore the smile to Mistress Tataru's face. Oh, come along. Tataru was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Far more than you think, plainly. A blade like Gosetsu is worth a fortune. Enough to buy a house and furnish it, which you would know had your brother checked the price. What? I had no idea. This business venture of Sorbonne's, will you give it fair hearing, I trust? He has been good to us, after all. As to for me, I think I shall look into drawing upon my personal funds. So, side quest and that quest. You would know more of my venture. Excellent. I shall be glad to tell you all I know. Though perhaps it would be easier to let our anonymous clients speak for or herself. Here, there, missive, blah, blah, blah. For the Ruby Sea, and all who call her home, we seek the aid of the warrior who laid low the lord of the Ravel. But first, we bid him make haste to Hale's lid and quell the Oni that dwell in its depths below. Deepest depths, okay? Should he succeed in this test, we shall speak of a true endeavor and consummate reward. A strange proposal, though it must be noted that they knew both of your deeds and of our part in them. The Red have no love for trickery, so I doubt it is a trap of theirs. And should this client have honest intentions, then for the sake of our waters, it may behoove us to engage them further. As for their test, enclosed the massive magic dagger, along instructions as how it may be used to open the hidden passage into the depths of Hell's Lid. I should mention that this dagger is old and exceedingly valuable. That our client was willing to entrust it to us without a guarantee of our cooperation, beseeks considerable wealth, and more importantly, considerable reward. If you are willing to undertake their trial, I shall journey to Hell's Lid and prepare the opening the path. But given the financial incentive, I think it for the best if I went, and if that's Miss Totoro waiting for us there, then we must meet with Lord Hien as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting no. I will send word requesting that he receives us at the house of the fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able and join me on the outskirts of Nami. No. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go this way. No! You're not getting up there, Chloe. You better lay down. Oh, I passed it. Honestly, all he had to say was that he found a way to make up for Elfinode's obscene expenditures. No matter how reckless or dangerous the scheme, if it balances the ledger, I'm all for it. Ancient monsters beneath us. What kind of place is this? Well, according to ancient legends, Hell's Gate is where the hero Tenzin defeated a host of Oni. Oni were foul, evil beings that tormented the people of the sea, and this land was home to many until Tenzin, together with the four lords, drove the Oni into the sea. For his heroic deeds, Tenzin was showered with riches. He then journeyed deep into the mountains, far from the realms of men, and lived in solitude as his companions happily ever after. With his companions happily ever after. Blah, blah, blah. And now Natsu's being asked to drive the Oni away again? You misunderstand what I told you. It was a fairy tale. To the best of my knowledge, no one has ever seen an Oni. If anything, many assume the tale referring to the ancestors of the Kojin. So what you're saying is that you got no idea what's waiting for us down the globe. In that case, I'll leave this to the experts. You need me, I'll be hiding behind the rock over there. By experts, I presume she means you and your adventuring companions. I do hope you were not counting on me to join you in the fight. So, walking through lava. Or is it getting put out? Holes lid now accessible. The duty finder. Sure, why not? Why not give this beast a try? Less than 5 minute wait, huh? Alright. No, it's just a waiting game. Oh, that was pretty quick. New dungeon. Oop. A lava explosion. Oh, walls. Awesome. I'm just gonna type a line. Oh boy. Barely pulled that attack off. A lava person, huh? I'm gonna go fight this thing. You guys take care of them. There we go. First boss. An Oni, huh? Orateke Maru. Orateke Maru. Okay. Not bad. So everybody can see more of what's going on. No, boy, no. Follow me slowly around. Yep. Follow me, because I can still attack you like this. Ah, I thought I jumped away in time. Holy cat. Chloe, lay down. No. Stop trying to climb on my TV to get up to the top. No. Did I just say no? Right. Let's kill you and you and you. Oh, nope, good. Switch this. Bank. Which Oni is this? Kamakichi. Oh no, that's not you. Kamatachi. Alright, this is my first time doing this. It's just funny that I'm not actually dying. Well, I'm probably not even really paying attention either. Wind attack monsters, huh? Alright, let's kill you. Oh, nope, get out of that real quick. Oh, that's how I died. Even though I thought I dodged it. Bye-bye. Whee! Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful scenery. Majestic. Blue lion with horns on it or bone scales or whatever. Boy, what are you doing with the box? Welcome to my stream, guys. How are you doing today? Old Turtle Master. Genbu. Sweet. Trophy. Achievement unlocked. Mapping the realm. Hallucinated. Alright, going in or what? Mr. Boyo. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, it was good for me. Dang it. Hey, stop my cooking. Oh, you got hit. Come on. What are we supposed to destroy? Oh, I got a player accommodation. Perhaps we should tell him right that up. Oh. Ho ho ho, a marvelous performance, truly marvelous. But then you did best the Lord of the Revel. By the gummy, a talking turtle. Yeah, you're a turtle too. I don't even know where to begin with that one. I trust you will forgive me for my deception. To something of a far eastern tradition, the test of strength, and so forth. A bit rote, perhaps, but anyways, welcome to the Risen Temple. I am Gimbu, guardian of the sacred place. The leader of our little collective. Genbu, the selfless same Genbu of the tale of Tenzin, one of the four lords. Under normal circumstances, I would assume you named for the legendary being, but clearly this is anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle. Again, you're gonna look at you. Oh, but every one of us can speak your tongue. Is it truly so surprising? After all, we each have lived more than 1,000 years. I knew turtles were long-lived, but I had no idea that was even possible. In this wondrous land of ours, it is said that the beast which lives 1,000 years obtains a measure of divinity. This temple is a place where such auspicious may gather. But take not my word for it. Speak with my comrades and learn their tales. We will talk of the endeavor after. Okay, a fox, a red panda, is that a chubby cat? Because I can't really tell. A weasel, something else. We may as well as, well, it might be a pig too. Who knows what valuable secret 1,000-year-old animals may know. Hey. Yay! Talking about animals. Okay, first we'll talk to the fox. A friend of mine. Tamamo no Gotsun Godsen once called this place home, possessed of the nine tails. Her power far eclipsed my own, but one day she left to live amongst men. What became of her, I wonder? Let's see, which animals are there? There's the turtle, the fox, a raccoon, the hell? Okay, so an otter, a lion. I guess these are the guardians, the lions. Okay. Like the lion statues of Chinese or Japanese. A pig. Judging from the way you and that woman are gawping, I guess you're not from around here. Don't know how it is in your homeland, but here, if an animal manages to survive 100 years, it begins to get ideas, delusions of grandeur, some small power, sure, but nothing much of to speak of. Surviving 10 times and you become a full-fledged auspice. I don't know how to pronounce that, but well, whatever. Those speech magics, it's quite the change. Believe me, which is why we call it the change. What? I never said it was something clever. Anyway, point is, don't let our appearance fool you. I could kill you 5 times before you hit the ground, but I won't, on account of me being civil for now. And that is the raccoon. The red panda. I'm Noon. If you ever need someone to call lightning down upon your foes and whatnot, I'm your auspice. Oh, it's so adorable. So his name is New. Of course, some fairy tales would have you believe I'm something altogether different. A monkey face, a lion leg, a snake for a tail. Ridiculous. I am right. Not as bad as that horse with the head of a body and body of a rabbit. To be fair, but still. Okay, that's funny. I'm gonna talk to each one of these before I finish it. You will go no further. The reason should be plain. Beyond lies the prison of Koryu. Were you to damage the wards, he would break free and all would fall to ruin. I see. Interesting. If you chance to meet... Oh, that's right. I already talked to you. Can't talk to that one. And there's the dog. Inugami is my name. Men speak it in hushed tones, mistakenly believing me to be a vengeful spirit that murders indiscriminately. There was a time when I killed men by the hundreds, but that was in retribution for the countless creatures they themselves mercilessly slaughtered. It was most deliberate. Alright. And head into the surface. Follow me. No, I'm not going to the surface yet. Hey, that hurt. Oh, that's when I was fighting him. You didn't have to give it everything you had in that fight. You know, I only just went through the change. It's not like I was gonna slow you down that much. Well, I suppose you didn't know it was all for show. And I was probably really intimidating. Oh, right. You were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see. Genbu's the oldest of us. Oldest in the Far East, too. I think one of the Four Lords. So, as you can imagine, he's much more powerful than regular old auspices like me. But you probably knew that already. In a another raccoon hiding. I'm gonna go talk to the turtle Gembu. Actually, let's see what they're gonna say. Don't talk to me, Nazi. Talk to the cat or the weasel. And what does the fox have to say? Oh, so that was a fat cat. Jeez. What does the fox say? How much more of the old tales are true? Alright, I guess I pretty much talked to everyone. And we'll talk to you. Come on, Genbu. Give me some juicy tidbits. Now that you have a greater understanding of who we are, I shall tell you of the rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices manifest in myriad ways. For example, I possess clairvoyance, and with my preternatural power have I seen visions of the ruby sea, of Yangxia, of Hingashi, subsumed by roaring flames. This is no distant future, I fear. And if we are to avert it, we must needs enlist the assistance of an Explanatory warrior. I know I mispronounced that. One such as he who faced the Lord of the Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one, for I have a plan. But to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies at the heart of we auspicious. The Aramatma, the primal rage, and the Nigimitiyama, the boundless calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspicious, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disturbed and the soul may be divided. An auspicious overcoming by the Aramitama is a wild feral thing, all the more dangerous for their divinity, calamity, and catastrophe invariably follow tremors, the floods which destroy men's work. Which can bring about the natural disasters? How frightening. Perhaps, but you must remember that there are auspicious who delight in aiding the people of these lands, auspicious who may have been wreaked havoc in the past. Recall you the tale of the Tenzin and the Four Lords. The one Soroban told us before about the samurai and the auspicious who drove the Oni from these lands into the sea. Just so, yet I fear his accounting of events is not quite accurate, for it was not Oni we and Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. There he is. An auspice with the power to move heaven and earth. Koryu, wholly consumed by the Aramatama, he stoked the flames in his island's heart until it very nearly erupted in the fiery maelstrom. Tenzin led us into battle against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in this temple. But as the truth of the tale fades from memory, so too do our wards weaken. I fear, should Koryu break free, he may well finish what he began, and ensure my vision of flame comes to pass. So, long story short, you want Natsu to give this Koryu what for when he wakes up? I should think not. His accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for any mortal to face Koryu without proper assistance, to wit, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I am not the young auspicious I once was. And to make matters worse, my three compeers have nearly come to the Atimama. Kami forfeited 3 of the 4 lords have gone mad. The Ruby Sea is doomed. Nearly succumbed. Nearly, alas, in marshaling their strength to retain control. They are unable to commit their powers to the preservation of the wards holding Koryo. And now that you have a full and complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss our part in all this. Warrior, I would have you and your comrades face mine in battle and quell their raging Artima. What say you? Very well. It's the only way. So I don't get to kill them. Well, it's still something. Oh man. Oh, you are an interesting one, aren't you? We are grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay and introduce you to another of the 4 lords. I informed Bayoko of your arrival when you first entered our domain. He should be returning any moment now. Come, come. The big ol' lion. Time to kick your butt. Old friend, the day of reckoning draws nigh. The wards will fall, and Koryo will break free. Before he does, you must quell the rage in your soul. This warrior will help. Doubt not his strength, for he has danced with Sasuno himself. A bold, audacious claim. Yet, if Genbu believes it true, yet the more I look at you, the more of him I see. A familiar presence, perchance, a light. Very well. I will bow to my brother's judgment. Wonderful. Then, without further ado, I shall bid my comrade relax and surrender to the Aritima. What? Here? Now? Won't he go on a murderous rampage? Why, yes, that's rather the point. He will be reduced to the feral beast. And then it will be Natsu's turn to do battle with my brother and help him quell the fury within. But if all it takes to quell the Ultima in this battle, then why do you not do this for Koryu? Why seal him away? Because it was too late. As I said, Koryu was wholly consumed by the Ultima. Not remained of the Nigi Mitma. All that he was forever lost to us. The effort I expend to hold back the fury, I will instead use to safeguard the claim. It is then you must act, but know that if you fail, it will only hasten my fall. My soul is in your keeping, Natsu. Do you understand? Right. Then let us quit this place. Genbu may not mind the chaos, but if I am to wager my everything, I prefer to do so in the land of my birth. To look on those familiar wilds with eyes that may soon be longer to another. When you return to this island, look for Fury. He will guide you back here. Given the circumstances, perhaps it is best that we stay here. Would that be acceptable? Ho ho ho, Sorban. Was it? Be at ease. I have a task for you and your urchin. Follow me. Did that teeny talking turtle just insult me? No, that was funny. So I gotta teleport to the house of the... Alright. Oops, let's do this. Oh, excuse me. Let's switch mounts. Something curing. Here. My earliest memories are not pleasant. From birth, I was shunned by man and beast alike. For my snow-white fur marked me a harbinger of doom. That hunted, struggled to survive. But I endured. I grew old and wiser, and one day I resolved to protect this place and those that call it home. For in spite of everything, it was mine as well. In time they came to see me as a guardian instead of a demon, and yet for all I have done to rise above the beast within, I may fall to madness and become a sum of their fears. Have faith, you will not fall. As bested Kami, you know you're in good hands. Such confidence from one so young. But as age of itself does not coffer wisdom, nor does youth go hand in hand with hubris. I warn you, for centuries has Myron grown and festered. Hold nothing back, for I will not. Warrior, the time has come for you and yours to make ready. May the Kami grant you strength to save my soul. The Jade Sota, now accessible in the DD Finder. Sweet. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I need to go use the restroom. Alright guys, I'm back. Hope y'all still here. Nope. Y'all left. Well, it's fine. I can stop here.